All right, welcome back. We have a Williams foolproof for Hawken, and we have a reproduction Hawken here. So this is the gun you've seen if you've been watching this channel. It's a Hawken. It's a Thompson Center Hawken. I think it was built sometime in the 70s, but it's got this Williams foolproof peep sight for a Hawken. And a friend has this, I think it was a kit gun his uncle put together, and he inherited this. And he likes peep sights too, so we're going to take this Williams peep sight and we're going to mount it on this gun. So, some considerations here. We have he has iron sights that are roughly zeroed. Let's say roughly, we were messing with it at the range, and we got it on a I don't know, it's a 4 or 6 inch, maybe 6 inch black at 25 for sure. I think he had it on there. So it's he only plans to hunt with either patch round ball or maybe an all copper, which tend to be a little lighter. So probably have a similar short range trajectory to the lead round ball. Anyway, so seeing some of these discussions on forums, and the guys that say the Williams peep sight all the way on its lowest setting is too high for their gun mounted on a Hawken. Well, if you look at this gun, first thing you do is you get rid of this guy here. So we're going to take that off of there. So these sights have these kind of adjustment locking screws. I'm going to make sure they're loose. Initially, I centered up the windage adjustment. There's the lighting's not great, but there's increments, and there's a little groove in the bottom of that aperture, right at the bottom of it. If you get one of these sights, you can see that, and I center that up. And before we can do anything with the elevation, we have to get rid of that this base. So we loosen up that screw. We loosen up this give screw. Make sure that's loose. And turn this adjustment screw all the way out until the sight comes apart. Like that. We have these two 648 screws. And I need to get that base off of there and measure the spacing. So take these screws out. So they're out. The spacing, so the holes go in normal to this top surface. So when they go in the tang, they're going to be on this angle like this. Let me get this started. They're going to be on the angle right there. And we'll take this to work and do this on the machine. But anyway, I'm going to get the hole spacing. And it looks like it's probably just 3/8 of an inch. Center to center. Yeah, you gotta be 3/8 of an inch. So I'll call it 3/8 of an inch. Now I'm gonna put, for now, I'm gonna put this back on. Screw it back in until we'll try initially like right in the middle of that elevation range. Let's see if we can show this again. There's not a lot of contrast, but that little groove here in the front is on this piece right here. There's a groove down there. We can get the lighting right. Hang on. You see it there. Anyway, so now I got this back together. I'm going to set it up here on the gun. I'm going to try it out up here. And since we kind of have a pattern here to go off of, and we also have the sights. And what I can do to kind of get an idea where I'm going to center the screw holes in this direction, in the center of this tang, which I might have to file a little bit of a flat on it just so this base sits on here better. It kind of rolls right now. But I want to get an idea where this needs to be set on the tang, forward or back, up along this angle. We'll raise and lower it. And I also have to make sure that wherever it ends up, I have this corner here doesn't collide with the stock. So I'll be that corner there. We'll make sure that it moves. It's got room to move freely. So now, so I'm not going to be able to get this to focus on everything all at once, but see we get that front sight in. And we can come down, we can kind of rough set this, that was his sight picture when he was shooting the gun, and I can take this peep and set it on that tang and move it back. Let's see, get it again here. It's a little bit high. I'm gonna move that down. So we come down. I have this peep sight on here. Well, I'll show in a second, but I get take a look at the sight picture, and I'm going to set this about where I think it's going to go. And that's pretty close. So I did that with this sight set on here right about there, which pretty much corresponds to how this one's set up. Somewhere about there. And the initial setting and elevation is, well, that's just about center. I can crank that down a little bit and see if that gives me a little bit better vertical start. So I kind of verified about where this should sit. Another measurement I took was I got from the back of the breech plug here to the front of the sight on my gun is about it's a hair over 2.5 inches. And then setting this one up the same way there. Pretty much puts it in the same location on a tang. And it puts it at a height that it would probably be on paper going by how it aligns co-witness with the iron sight. So the next step is to I'm going to take this tang off of here, and I'll take that to work with me. So we're going to take this barrel off of here, take the ramrod out. Drive this wedge pin out. Going to full cock here, and this should lift up and out like that. I should just be able to take these two screws out and get this tang out of here. I'm going to find a proper fitting screw stick here. Alright, so it's out of there. So all we gotta do, we'll get the center of this. I'll flatten this out a little bit. We got a measurement from the front here to this surface. 2.5. Let's go 2.5. And next time you see this, it'll be on the machine.